You ever wonder what this map is like for Roy and the rest of the gang? Like, is this black space meant to just represent, like, wall and things that are closed off, that, like, this is just a hallway? Or is this literally a fall into nothingness? Like, I don't know. If I was a man as large as Gonzalez, and I had to go across this, well, my pants wouldn't be unshit, I can tell you that much.
There is no meme. This is just a threat.
Hey, welcome back to the grand final. The ultimate showdown of Ultimate Destiny. Fire Emblem 6 Reverse Recruitment. Final episode. This has been a fun one. This has been a fun one. I have been, like a little... It's been a little easy, ignore all the times that I almost died. But I mean, honestly, that's purely because after FE7, I wanted an easy time. So I rigged the universe to give me an easy time. Do I feel bad for this? No, not particularly. Because I deserve good things to happen to me. It's just a fact, really. When the universe was handing out the good things juice, it says on the bottle, all of it should go to Steven. And now there are many Stevens in the world, but it was talking about me. And I know this because I'm just such a good person at heart, who's never done anything wrong in his life, ever. Alright, so for those of you that have not played FE6 before, which I don't know how many of you would be watching a reverse recruitment Let's Play on Fire Emblem 6 all the way to the final episode without having played FE6 before. But, you know, I gotta cover my bases. The shtick of this map is that Roy, or in our case Carol, has to sit on this throne, which will open up this room, which has a throne, which opens up this room, and yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. There's some neat exposition about, like, dragons and shit. So, like, it's kind of cool. But in terms of, like, playing the actual map, you do kind of just have to go down these long-ass hallways. But, well, there were things that could... It's all dragon enemies at this point. Oh, shit. Well, I did not realize that Carol could not get to the throne. How foolish of me. Carol's gonna seize, and then Jan's gonna come up, and he's gonna be like, ha ha ha, talking about the scurrying and stuff. And then we go to the left, and now that's been opened up for all of us. Rinse and repeat. Emphasis on rinse, as in I'm rinsing all of these dragons. Yeah, Gonzalez got hit for a little bit of damage. Actually, now that I think about it, I've been saying that defense doesn't matter because the breaths don't matter with defense. Have I been... I'm wrong on that. Yeah, no, I'm straight up wrong on that. I thought the damage ignored defense, but it doesn't. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. Oh well. What game am I thinking of where breaths ignore defense? Is that Arcanea? I think that's Arcanea. That might not even be Arcanea. I might just be hallucinating. Solid chance I'm hallucinating. Odds of hallucination greater than 0. Ba-ba-bum. I believe Zeus can handle 2 of them without dying. My man Zeus can handle 2 dragons at once. I have no reason to believe he can't. Oh, and by the way, 1 dragon moves up slowly at you the entire time. And then another dragon moves slowly behind him. And so on and so forth. So, yeah. If he lands that 1% crit, Zeus dies. But, you know, he won't. Because Zeus is cool. And one-shotting them, my god. And of course, with the end of every Let's Play, comes the thought process of what I'm gonna do next. Is it go back to the character analysis series that I've literally started this channel with and have kind of been neglecting? Is it make another retrospective of a game that's not even Fire Emblem? Or is it some mysterious other thing? What if I become like a kazoo YouTuber? Or like another obscure instrument? Are there oboe YouTubers? I'm just saying shit. I don't even know what that... I'm thinking like, obscure topic. The oboe. There are several band kids that have become band adults in the comments right now punching air that I call the oboe an obscure instrument. Because it really isn't. But, you know, I do just be saying shit. Because saying shit's what I'm best at. Man, I should invent, like, a YouTube channel built around just yapping. Like, not even any footage of any game or anything. Let me think. I just gathered 2 of my other white friends with mediocre opinions. We, like, sit on a table and just yap for, like, an hour. And then somehow get sponsored by HelloFresh. Yeah. I'll call it sitting around the table and talking time. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Alright, Yodel, go over here. You go over here. And you go over here. That dragon's gonna get there eventually, I'm sure. Let's see. Like right here. And then play on your flute. Heal up Zeus, because, you know, he needs it. Zeus can one-shot this unidentified fucking thing. And down it goes. So long! And yeah, I'm thinking this guy's gonna transform. He's gonna feel all cool about himself. Then boom. 56 damage. Okay, Agren, you can start moving up. You move on up. And then Yodel and, well, Yodel, Alina, Ward are all starting to fall back a little bit. But, you know, I do have the flute boy there. Alright. Ray. Oof. I'm gonna choose to believe just because Apocalypse looks really cool, so I'm willing to gamble on it not actually hitting. Simply to look at it. Oh, yeah. Fuck! Okay. We're good. We're good. I'll just have to do something else. And by something else, I mean old reliable. There we go. See, Ray? That's how you hit a 62% hit. Alright, you going up. And then we dance for you. And then we seize. Yawn scene number, whatever that was. Percival. You. Followed by you. With a dash of you. And then we will just end the turn. Oh god, you showed up. A lot closer than I was expecting. Wait a minute. Ray's redemption. There we go. When he's not fighting Manicheets with boosted stats and on a throne, Apocalypse can do what it's always meant to do. Big black hole. Yes. That's what I like to see. That's what I deserve. All that damage. Gren. Percival. Zeus, perhaps? Errol. Let's see, you. Let's actually have... Hang on, what's your movement? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's have Gonzalez just right here with the Armads. Let's play for Yodel, I guess. And why the hell not? You go right here, and you go right here. Perfect. Yes, 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 you're going to do an amount of damage greater than 0. Good for you. Die. And there we go. You are dead. And then, yeah. Percival will actually take a significant amount of damage. So, don't get that twisted. But, I mean, that guy's also dead, so... Who gives a shit, or even a fuck, really? Just let Percival have another one? Sure. I can think of worse uses of my time. Thanks, Percival. Very cool. Did you level up from that? Aw. Almost. And you're gonna go that way. Yodel's gonna go this way. He's going to physic up Percival. Yep. Gren right there. You right here. And we're gonna just Murkless this guy into oblivion. Time to get into the Forever Box. Ooh. Oh, this guy's got some spunk. This guy's got some pep in his step. Okay, okay. I see you, big guy. You're doing shit. I see it. Unfortunately for you, your ability to do shit is not gonna last much longer. Because now it is time for Ray to get his redemption. Get the fuck out of my game. Damn. Alright, so Carol could go and seize if I danced for him. But this is the longest hallway of the part. So it might be worth it to hold on for just one little second and maybe dance someone else forward. Like, perhaps a Gren. Okay. I think enough time has passed. We can seize this one for yawn number 4. And then you can just come up for this. Damn. Just barely not able to one-shot. Oh well. Still hitting hard. Don't get that shit twisted. Alright, you just go over here. Maltet. Easy money. And then we play for Carol. He can start moving on over. Let's start with you, though. And then you. And then you. I'm thinking also you. Right there and right here. Okay. The dragons are coming at a very, very leisurely pace. Ow. Oh, holy shit, this guy's gonna take 2 stabs. They're getting stronger. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up, guys. This might be the death of me. It all starts to come tumbling down from here, folks. And yeah, let's just have you go up. I have a fear that the logistics behind it I'm not too sure about. But it's high enough that I'm actually going to have Percival turn this car around and rescue Elfin so that he is not as far back as he is. There is a chance that I need to do that. Hang on, let's see how well Yodel can do. Pillar of Light! Okay, Pillar of Light! Oh. Excellent work, Yodel. With that, Percival's kill on this guy becomes way safer. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's not that safe. Maybe it's not that safe! Okay, this is why we have physic. Kinda cringe. Oh wait, I just said I was gonna bring Percival back, and then I didn't. Fuck, what the fuck is wrong with me? I just started talking about bringing Percival back, and then I had him attack forward. What is my malfunction? I guess I'll have Ray right here with Apocalypse. Just in case. Alright, it didn't happen anyway. Here we go. Ow. There we go. Percival, you really made me sweat for that. Now, are you going to reward me with a good level up for trying my patience? No. Okay. Then we'll just move you over and heal up Gonzalez, who I didn't even know was injured. More defense, which does matter. As I have since learned, defense does matter. That is a lesson the Cincinnati Bengals really need to learn. Yay, football jokes. And more importantly, jokes about shitting on the Cincinnati Bengals, which as a Baltimore Ravens fan, is very important. I don't care if the Bengals are 10-0 and the Ravens are 0-10. I will talk shit until my final breath. For that is what it means to be a fan of sports. Seized number 1, 2, 3, 5 for Jan. But we're getting there. Slowly but surely. The end will be in sight. We have arrived at the penultimate throne. Let's have Zeus handle this one? Yeah, sure. Very cool. Everyone's getting there. Everyone's getting there. Let's have Ray get a little bit of a boost. Yep. And, yep. Okay. I'm waiting for, like, these 1% crits that the Manicheets have on Zeus and Percival to kill them. Though, lucky for me, this crit could not have killed Zeus. Would have fucking hurt, like no goddamn tomorrow, but wouldn't have killed. And that's the part that matters. Alright, level 11, level 13, level 13. So technically speaking, I should try this again. Well, I mean, all Yodel will need to hit is 1. But, ooh, he has less of a chance to hit this one as he did the last one. Yep. Unfortunately. Yep. Old Yodel just can't hit him like he used to. The long, long time of 5 minutes ago. I remember. Do you remember? I remember. Level up for Zeus. More luck. That actually means that critical hit chance will go down. Oh, again, you can just hit with, like... Yeah, just hit with the Brave Bow. That should weaken this guy to the point where Percival, with the Durandal, can just go up and kill him. Excellent. Surely Percival won't fuck this up twice. There's just no way he could possibly fuck it up again. There we go. Listen, God, you know I've been giving you layups for funny bits. I say there's no way he fucks it up again. And then the joke is that he fucks it up again. But you haven't been doing that. You've been letting me get away with this. So you know what? We're cool. You and me, we good right now. We aight, we tight even. However, I can rescind my tightness at a moment's notice. So don't fucking let me down. Don't take that sentence out of context. Alright. Yeah, the fucking... 1, 2, 3, 4... The 5 Stooges down there. Really on their way to being a problem, I'm sure. Then you can get... One more movement's not going to get Carol to the throne, so no need to even really think about it. Yep, you're going right there. You're going over here. You're going right there. And you'll just be up here. Uh-huh. Alright. Carol, open the final door. To yawn for realsies. For realsies. Well, Zeus, you're fucking level, 13. I see zero reason not to give you even more levels. Percival. I mean, the finale here really has just been the Zeus and Percival show. Guest starring Agren from the Devil May Cry series. But, like, I don't care. I think I'm pretty aight with that, personally. There they go. And look at that, he's not getting crit anymore. Exactly what I like to see. And there he goes. So long, bitch. Alright, how many uses does the Maltite have left? Only 4. Well, I don't know if that's going to be necessary, but given your high movement, I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be necessary. Alright, Lelina, Staff, Physic up, Zeus, as he continues to go commit dragon-on-dragon violence. That's only slightly deserved, I gotta admit. And then you can get, you can get you to right here. And then I can play for you, and then you can get, like, around there. Alright. Yep, and there's another one. So now there are 6 Stooges. It's like the world's most fucked up episode of Sesame Street. 1 Stooge. 2 Stooges. Almost done. Yawn, you're about to meet your maker. Alright. Carol doesn't need much more moving. Don't even hurt. Oh, yeah, Zeus. Ooh, Yodel level up. Kinda clutch. Can you kill with the Worm Slayer? Oh, yeah, you can. But the Durandal's 1 hit. Okay. We're almost out of here. 1 more level up for Percival. Oh, that goes pretty hard, I gotta admit. So I'm thinking right here, so I want you to be 1 less than you can get 2. You to be over here. And you to play for him. Yes. That's what looks like a completed turn. Alright, and then end turn. Enemy phase. Oh, these guys are moving up. Okay. Carol. He does exactly enough to solo Yan. Yan? More like yawn. Couldn't even give him a unique sprite. By God, is he dead? I fall, he says, as if he were the month of September. All right, there we go. Just in case, I never remember if reinforcements show up. From there, But here we go. The map is complete. Hang on, how much? 6? Fuck it. Better safe than sorry. We've done it! Wade, you are not evil. To be evil means to require an active malicious intent. And Wade, you are too stupid to have intent of any kind. Malicious or not. And here we go. Roy having a good character moment here. I do like Roy. But more importantly, she's now a big evil dragon. Can we win? Okay, what's going to be the funniest battle quote? Egren yelling charge. Egren, you are an archer. You do not want to charge directly forward. That's Zealot. That ain't sure. I mean, that's not too bad. Okay, I think Egren yelling charge is going to be the funniest one here. Gonzalez, you've always been strong. If anything, that's, I literally just lost track of what I was trying to say. I ain't gonna lie to you. Alright. So now these dragons are a bit stronger than the dragons we were fighting before. But they ain't too bad. Alright. Nice amount of experience for Zeus. Gonzo can, funny enough, he can just... Yep. So this final map is you're supposed to just run up with Roy, one-shot Aiden, and then move on with your life. I made a whole video about it. Gonzalez is also supposed to gain strength. That is a very important part of the final battle. Level up. Now you get all the speed. When it doesn't matter, you get all the speed. Alright, sure. Now, as you can see, I can just beat the game right now. But I was told there was something funny I could do. And I'm willing to give it a shot because I don't know what it means. So, what I was instructed to do will not matter until the end of this turn. Or maybe it will. Alright. So I'm just gonna fast forward through this. Okay. The shtick with this map is enemies come out of these walls. However, the enemy doesn't necessarily... Like, it can't come out of the wall if, you know, someone is in the wall. So what I need to do is have it so that enemies can spawn in the wall because their spawns are random. It's not exactly a guarantee that an enemy is going to spawn in. It's random where and if. So I need to do that. Alright, that's step 1. Now I just need to wait for an enemy to spawn in either the top left or the top right. That is not the top left or the top right. And also, Armad's is about to break. So let's just have that be equipped. You'll still be more than potent. And Lelina... Hang on, I gotta make sure. Yes, okay. Lelina is going to make sure she has the Berserk Staff. Alright, so we're gonna be here for a little bit, it seems. I just have to wait. That is not where I wanted. Perfect, okay. Okay. So, with that established, I move you out of the way. You can reach Iden. So, Staff, Berserk, you. Now, I don't know what's gonna happen. But I was told it was something kind of funny. So I want to know. Alright. And then just gotta... Let's see here. Play for you. And then rescue. Carol might get attacked, but Carol can easily live. Yes, and then for good measure, just use the Saint Staff. Alright. Then we hit the end turn button. Oh my god, it plays the... Oh my god. What? That's not even a... That's not even a... Oh my god. Bravo. Bravo. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my god, that was worth it. Oh my god, that was so worth it. Carol, kill this bitch. Oh my god. That was great. Also, is she supposed to look like that? She doesn't normally become... Yeah, that's what she's supposed to look like. That's so funny. Oh my god. It's like... I'm assuming it's like Iden probably forces animations on no matter what. Much like how in like Red and Blue, when you fight Blue at the end of the game when he's the champion, animations are forced on. I only know this because I watched J-Rose an unhealthy amount. Alright. But there we go. The game is over. Oh my goodness. What a game. This was good. I really liked this. Oh, I'm still thinking about what the fuck I just witnessed. That made everything worth it. I love video games, man. I love fucking with them in ways the developers never intended. There we go. This is Carol, his ending. Then, Wade was never heard from again. Sachiko Wada, my goat. I love that woman. Rei returned to her hometown and led a peaceful life. She was never the flashiest of her comrades, but she always knew what was most important in her life. Aww. Egren gave up her life as a Pegasus Knight and went to foray with Carol, where they wed. Rebuilding Lycia was never easy, but her energy always encouraged everyone around her. Aww, isn't that sweet? Elfin returned to Ilia, where he worked to rebuild the land. He eventually united Ilia into a kingdom, and served as the nation's first king. Yeah, fun fact about Zealot, he becomes a king. Really underrated character. I fucking love that guy. It's why he was, like, my 4th episode of a character analysis I ever did. Percival returned home to Aquila and lived her life as she did before the war. Her personality never changed, but her charm earned her the admiration of her peers in the Eturian nobility. Good for her. Lelina put down his bow and became an ambassador for Etruria, using his charisma to settle many foreign disputes. While he was in office, he ensured all nations prospered as Etruria did. Lelina gets into politics and does a good job no matter what happens. Good for her. Granted, ambassador is a bit less cool than empress, but, you know. Zeus returned to Bern with Guinevere to reunite a people devastated by defeat. Her undying efforts and kind-hearted nature earned her the title of the Saint of Bern. Yeah, it was the kind-hearted nature and not the 37 dragons impaled by Maltet. Yeah, that was what got you Saint of Bern. Little hero. Gonzalez continued to travel as a mercenary, and his renown spread across the continent. Even in his fame, he always held respect for his comrades in battle. Good job, Gonzo. You did it, buddy. Yoder finally retired upon returning to Foray. Although he wanted to live quietly, he was never able to rid himself of all the endless aspiring knights begging for his instruction. That's the first time... I think the amount of people that have gotten Marcus's extended ending in this game have got to be in, like, single digits. Like, maybe 15 tops. There's a CG. Shauna, Juno, and Tate. I talked about this in the FE7 Let's Play. But man, the CGs add so much charm to FE7. And I'm so mad that FE6 and FE8 didn't do them. Super Smash Brothers! Roy fucking going toe-to-toe with Zephiel, that's cool. Mario, little known Fire Emblem character. Mario. Alright. We've done it. Let's see where I've support grinded. Yup. 161.60. That's supports. B A E A C. I got a B rank on this shit? That's insane. I got a B in tactics even with taking 100 turns on some maps? That's insane. And this is where all the little... again, for those of you that don't know about FE6, extended epilogues only happen for the 10 units you took into the final 2 chapters. It's kind of dumb. But with that done, what am I going to do next? I mean, I've completed the trilogy. I've done all the reverse recruitment for FE6. I just don't know what to do next. It could be anything. I could play any game I want. The entire world is my oyster. I am free from the shackles of reverse recruitment. Oh, you know what it is. Like there's any shot. We gotta go to the next reverse recruitment. FE5, baby. We've got Forsetti Said. We've got Sias. Oh, we got that Conamore, pre-promoted Conamore, baby. And of course, Delmund. It's, you know, we gotta... Actually, no. No, I've done 3 of these in a row. I want a break. We'll come back to Lord Galzus at some point in the future. But I don't feel like doing that right now. Why the fuck does he have the... I want to do something else. But what? A lot of people really liked watching the reverse recruitment. I think the lesson to take from that is that people really like the Game Boy Advance. So I should play something that's on the Game Boy Advance. But I just played all the Fire Emblems on Game Boy Advance. What could I play? Yeah. Yeah, this is more like it.